Alright, I think we're ready to go. Capture video. I'm trying out something new on Sony Vegas to capture through my webcam, so I think we're trying this out, but it should be recording. Okay, so Fatal Frame, it's come out, guys, and I've been waiting for this a long time. I mean, despite all the bullshit that's been surrounding this game and Nintendo and all the crap, I mean, the whole thing of like the censoring of like the costumes. I mean, I knew that was gonna happen. I mean, it's Nintendo being Nintendo. I mean, but like I thought about it, I'm just like, the rest of the Fatal Frame series doesn't really have that. Like even in the other Fatal Frames, they don't have like these like completely butt naked like outfits. So it's like, whatever. I mean, really, Fatal Frame is known for its komodos, like those outfits. So that's fine. I don't know what's in the game. Like I haven't unlocked because it just came out, but I'm getting ahead of myself. So basically, this is I just want to make a quick video of my first impressions of the game. I just got through playing quite a few hours. I did the prologue. I did was it the first drop? They're calling the chapters drops, like water, because it's all based around water. Um, so I did the prologue, the first drop, second drop, and third. I just got through doing the third drop, which was Ren Hojo's chapter, which is like his last name is Hojo. I'm like, really? Like Final Fantasy 7 shit. But I have to say that the game is not that bad, but it's like there's a few things that are weird about, like at first, like if you're used to Fatal Frame, the controls are a little bit weird at first. It's a little bit sluggish. It's a little bit tight, like moving around. But you get used to it pretty quickly. Um, it takes a little while to get used to. I mean, once you get to the second drop, you'll be used to it. Um, but it is a little weird. It's a little awkward. The controls are a little bit weird, especially popping up the camera. It's funny because the whole thing about this Fatal Frame, what's supposed to be awesome about it is you can use the Wii U gamepad as the camera. You put it up to the screen, and I said that before. Wouldn't it be cool if you could use this as the camera and you could and I said it would be cool, but really, I mean, when you think about it and you actually play it, like I tried it, it's like it sounds awesome on paper. Like the idea of it is awesome, but you find out quickly it's a gimmick, and like you don't want to constantly be doing that when you're playing the game. You just want to have your hands rested on your lap and just play. And it's just the fact of like you're gonna be fighting ghosts pretty much a lot, so it's like you're basically switching to a like and this game looks beautiful. This is the first high def Fatal Frame. It looks crisp, the graphics look decent, it looks good, and like you're gonna be switching to an SD screen, you know what I mean? And it's tiny, like it's this it's gimmicky. I don't want to do it, so I turned that off and I just went with the HUD on the TV so I can just see it all in its glory. But anyways, uh, and the game is kind of chat like I mean all the games are chapter based, but this is more. It feels like this one's more of an episodic in a way because like there's not a lot to like go around. Like the game, my one of my biggest complaints with this game so far, my first impressions, is the game is very linear. Now, Fatal Frame has always opened up. Like I liked Fatal Frame. Like you go in the mansion or like in the Lost Village in Fatal Frame 2. There's this whole village that you can explore, right? And there's tons of different like houses, like there's tons of different big buildings that you can go into, and it feels massive, and like you can go into all these buildings and it opens up a whole new like mansion almost, and you're going through and it's awesome. But in this game, it's linear. It's just a straight line, and there's like a little side path. Oh, you can go here, but then it always leads to a dead end. You get an item or something, and it's like I don't like that so far. Hopefully, it opens up more later. But so far, I mean, it's just been, and they even like they like yell at you for like going backwards. Like if you like when you're progressing forward and then you want to go back, it stops you. Like there's an invisible one. It's like you don't need to go here anymore, and it's like it's pushing you forward, and it's on a like a track on a linear progression, and I'm not a big fan of that so far. Um, I think in the second drop when you're using Yuri, uh, she like it open the forest opens up and you can go to all these different parts of the forest. So that so far that's the only part that wasn't like somewhat non-linear. But other than that, it's just linear. And then you use Hojo, and then you go back into the house that you started with the prologue, and it's like you're in the same location, and it's super linear. Like you there's like a couple of rooms, and then you're just going in a straight line. Like it's very linear. So that is probably my biggest gripe about the game so far, is the linearity at the moment. But other than that, I mean, it's Fatal Frame. I mean, it feels pretty good once you get used to it. It feels fine. It feels like Fatal Frame. It's great that it's finally in high def. It's beautiful. The attention to detail, and it's funny because when the cutscene first started, I noticed that there was a slight grain effect, like in Silent Hill 3. Like you could in Silent Hill 3, you could barely notice the grain effect. Uh, Only certain cutscenes you could notice it, and it's kind of like that. Like in the beginning cutscene, I saw a little bit of a grainy effect in the cutscene, which is pretty cool. I thought that was rad because it reminded me of Silent Hill 3. But that's really it so far. I mean, I stopped because right now it's almost 1 in the morning. I've been playing for fucking hours. I've been playing for like 4 or 5 hours straight, just having fun. Like I couldn't put it down. I was like, I gotta put it down. I gotta eat and go to bed. But it's addictive. It's addictive once you get into it, and I hope the rest of the game is good. I mean, so far it's alright. Despite the problems I mentioned, hopefully it gets better later too. But I didn't even upgrade my camera yet. I've just been saving points because there's no point like to upgrade. Like I think I put 1 point into power output, and I think that's it. And now I have like 100,000 points I'm saving up for another character. So yeah, I just wanted to make this quick video, just my first impressions on Fatal Frame. Um, Hopefully they release a disc, because it's, to me, it's still, this was still ridiculous. I actually didn't have space on my hard drive because apparently my space filled up because of like DLC and updates from other games like Smash Brothers and Mario Kart, and it's like each up like the updates combined was like 2 gigs to 4 gigs, and all these things were building up. I had to delete Wind Waker HD, which is fine because I'd rather play the original. I had to delete that. I had to delete New Super Mario Brothers U. That sucks. I got rid of that. I had to delete Pierre Solar. I haven't even played that yet. I had to delete it. That shit's 4 gigs for some reason. I don't know why. And I had to make room. It's 13 gigabytes. Some people were saying it's 16 gigabytes. No, it's 13 gigabytes. Um, so I had to make all this room, and it's annoying because like the external hard disk, everyone's like using external, and I tried that. Here's the thing: if you use an external hard drive on your Wii U, you have to format it, and when you format it, you cannot use it on your PC again. It doesn't recognize it. It only recognizes it on the Wii U. And I had to go through a bunch of bull to make it work on my PC again because I don't want to use an external, because it's just, you have to use it. Like, I use my external for other purposes. I don't want it just for the Wii U. So it's like, and plus I had an error. Like, I was testing it out. I moved Wind Waker High Def to my external, and it worked. I moved it. And then when I loaded it up, there was an error code. It's like there's an error in the external. It can't play the game. Look at the refer instructions. It's like, what error? It's a perfectly fine external hard drive, and you're giving me bullshit. And then I read about like how external playing games on your external with Wii U has problems. You'll get freezing. There's error messages. It's just a fucking hassle. So I said fuck it, and I just reverted it back to PC use, and I'm not gonna use an external. So fuck it. That's just gonna have to live with it. It's if I have to keep Fatal Frame on my hard drive, I'm just gonna have to. I don't know. I'm just gonna have to just like delete other shit. It's just such a pain. This is the shit we have to go through because Nintendo and their stupid decisions. God, it's so I'm not gonna be supporting Nintendo anymore. There's like two more games I want on the Wii U and I'm done. Really, what else are they gonna have? There's Star Fox and Xenoblade, which is coming out in 2 months, and that's all there is really. And then I'm fucking done. But yeah, I pre-ordered. Did I say that before? That I pre-ordered it from UKGame.com. Uh, I pre-ordered the limited edition bundle for the game for Fatal Frame, and it's the physical version. And it comes with like a poster, and it comes with other goodies. I'm not sure. It says that they don't ship that package internationally, the limited edition, but hopefully they do. I'm like crossing my fingers that they'll do it anyways because I pre-ordered it, and they sent me the message today saying pretty soon it's coming out. Hopefully they'll ship it to me overseas. I hope so. I'd like to get it physical in some shape or form, but hopefully NOA fucking wakes up and releases it physically because that's bullshit. But anyways, I've kept you too long. I was supposed to get off before and I went to a tangent. You know me, man. So, alright, I am going to leave now and eat and get some sleep. And then tomorrow, play some more when it gets dark. Alright, take it easy, guys.